Welcome back everybody, and today I'm going to be going over how to get IV control with either one player or two players, and with either AK, pistol, or op. And this will be used on a T default. So if you don't know what a T default is, it's where at the start of the round, probably for the first 30 to 40 seconds, your 5 players will spread out throughout the map, maybe some clustered, maybe just everybody on their lonesome, but this is to hold for aggression, to bait out utility, so executes are a bit easier, and maybe to get a pick. So we'll be going over basically everything here. First things first, we're going to go over a couple rudimentary nades. So if you stand before this yellow line and you do a half throw, so you're holding both mouse buttons, and anywhere up on this darker blue rafter shit thing, you can just throw it. We'll throw a flash, and this will pop to blind off both left and right side players. Another flashbang, if you want to get deeper control and you already have this corridor control, is up on this line, and just a regular left click throw up on that line, and that will pop here and blind anybody back here. Some smokes, we're gonna assume that like this is gonna be smoked off, because that's fairly standard from the CTs. So there is a light fixture back there, and you can see that while jumping. So if you just kind of like aim on it and do a slight run throw, you can land a right side smoke, and then a left side smoke is fairly easy. Let's throw that smoke down again so we can get it lined up. You have to know where the angle is basically. There's nothing you can really line it up on. There's a light fixture there too that you can kind of see. But that will smoke left side off, and obviously it is a little bit hard. You have to, especially, well, if there's a smoke down it's hard. If there's not a smoke down, it's fairly simple. You can see the back wall and you can just throw it off of that. So you do have to kind of memorize these angles. But so those are smokes and flashes. A Molotov for this little back left corner. If you just get like right outside here, and let's wait for that smoke to disappear. We're gonna aim at the where this wall hits the ceiling, and right on that corner, and that throw will get deep enough. In theory, let's do it again. The spread occasionally will get deep enough to get to that player. Throwing it a bit too deep. Let's stand back a bit. Stand back on this line, and there you go. So that's a good molly. Obviously you can't really push with this molly unless you're in an ESCA pug where there's no team damage, but that will get the position clear, and then you can start to regress. So if you're playing solo with an AK, this most likely will be against a eco round, and you're just holding. You're not really going to get any sort of map control with this, you're just holding. So you don't want to be anywhere where a pop flash out, so somebody throwing something like that would be able to blind you. So anywhere here. So a good option would be to hold an off angle here, not all the way in the corner because that would be pre-fired, but somewhere in between the corner and being able to peek the dumpster headshot. So probably about here would be good. So they would have to walk into your crosshair. Another spot, not this back dumpster because this will get pre-fired, but maybe an angle like here to catch them off guard. You don't want to be anywhere in this corridor. So if you have 2 people with AKs and you are actually trying to get some sort of IV control, that's the only reason you would put 2 people here on a default, is if you're trying to get IV control or they've been repeatedly pushing it and one person cannot hold it. So if you're trying to get control, they're most likely going to smoke this off, and if they don't, they will probably have an op back there. If they smoke it, there's going to be a rifle of some sort. So with the smoke, you can walk up here and boost a teammate up onto this angle. Let's see if I can land it. Oh, that's not the angle. So if you get up on here. Okay. You get the point. You can get over on this angle and see over top the smoke. Maybe get a pick when the smoke is dissipating. If you look at your radar, people show up on radar when the smoke is dissipating before you'll be able to see them on your screen. Pro tip. So another option to peeking this, if there's no smoke down and you can't just get that control, is to get up on this dumpster. And if there's no smoke down, there's most likely an op holding. Maybe you heard a scope, maybe you didn't, but you can bait out a shot if he's left side by showing your leg here. You don't have to completely commit to this, but if you just like jiggle it a little bit, so like that, he's gonna shoot off of your leg, and he will most likely miss. So if I'm an opper here, I'm gonna be holding either like this or up on dumpster. Now if I hold up on dumpster, I have to flick down. If I hold down here, I have to flick up. It's much easier. Well, it really depends on the person's preference on where they want to flick. I would hold down here just because it's more often that the person or the second player will cross from lower than they will upper. So I would be holding this, and if I see a leg like peek out here, I would flick up, try to hit it, most likely miss if they fall back, but after that shot, I would have to fall, and that's when your teammate here would then like flash in for you. So the opper who's now readjusting or repositioning will either turn around and get blind, or while they're running away, hear the flash, call for rotates over, and completely give you Ivy. And off of that, you don't have to push Ivy at that point. Both of your players can fall back as soon as the flash is thrown and walk somewhere else, just so it keeps the CTs guessing. So that's if two of your players have AKs, you can get up there. It's really just like baiting out shots and working off of trades. So I left my AK over there. That doesn't matter though, because we're gonna go off of if somebody has an op. Now you can take Ivy control by a solo op. Like if you're alone here and you have an op, you can easily get Ivy control. Again, you would want to like bait out the shot and then scope in here. You can also get up on here, just a different angle. You can also, back to the two rifles here, you can run boost somebody over here. So if you get all the way back and they get up on your head, you can just like, they can cross here without the op being able to see, which gives them a better angle to peek, or an angle that the CT won't be expecting. So Ivy is fairly powerful. If you watch recently JW against Big on Train, obviously on Train, it was a best of one. No, it was a best of 3 series, and on Train JW completely went nuts. I think he finished with like 28 kills in the first half, and all he was doing was abusing Ivy, and he would get back green, and he would just kill all the CTs because he would get complete Ivy control. So if you want to watch a pro do it instead of me, I would completely suggest watching JW versus Big. I will put a link in the description to a demo review channel that has that video up. But that wraps it up. If you have any other pop flashes or smokes in the comments, feel free to post them, and I'll be sure to add them in the next video. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.